we'll start with the recap. So the party has infiltrated the Archduchess Zariel's flying fortress.
Now you are vampire.
They went around, killed a bunch of devils in the prison. They saved a few people, and they find out later where Zariel's her throne is.
Wow.
They make their way towards the throne, and that is where we ended. We actually did a lot of combat, so there wasn't too much going on. But I will go ahead and read where we left off. You enter a darkly lit room. Blood fountains fill the sides of a narrow walkway. Statues of corrupted angels line the perimeter. At the end of the walkway is a woman sitting on a throne of black infernal iron. Above her head is a halo of fire. Her skin is scorched. She has leathery wings ruined by flame. Her eyes glow with white-hot rage, and she has lost one of her hands and replaced it with a flail. So that's where we'll start.
Ergoth, I think we left off with Ergoth kneeling.
That is correct.
Out of both fear and respect.
Duro, what was the last thing that Zariel said?
She has not said anything to you. We ended as you were walking up towards her.
Oh, okay.
Lamorak is going to slowly approach Throne.
Sakari's gonna hold Ruin's hand.
Fair.
And he's going to stop and kneel at these first set of stairs. I'm assuming those are stairs going up to her.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna stop and kneel at the first set of stairs and ask, "My lady, may I approach the throne?"
I must ask, what did you expect to accomplish coming here? You alone could not defeat me, so why come?
He's going to withdraw her sword from its sheath on his side and hold it out with two hands above his head and say, I have come to return what is rightfully yours in hopes that we may end this horrible thing that has happened to Elturel. I implore you to remember who you are, Zariel, who you were.
I have no use for the sword. I have transcended its power.
Are you so far removed from what you once were, Zariel, that you forsake the good of the world?
You are a mere mortal who does not understand the complexities of the universe. For as long as time itself, the gods of Mount Celestia have fought to defend the multiverse from the demonic invasion. They have, however, lost their way, They would rather refuse to uphold their duty than face bloodshed. I am only doing what they could not. Without an army, I am nothing. But with the power of Asmodeus has granted me, I could do what no one else could. I could end the blood war once and for all.
Aragolf, while he's still looking down and kneeling, he says, "It makes sense that you went so far into enemy territory. Now that you know so much about it, but what if you can go back, knowing what you know? You can have heaven on your side this time."
They would rather sit on their seats than save a single soul.
You've done most of the work for them.
Hardly.
You speak of saving souls, Zariel. But here you sit, and Elturel still cries in pain. All those innocent people locked here in eternity because of you. What have you to say of this?
All mortals who arrive here in Avernus chose to. They chose to make an unbreakable contract that hell itself must enforce. I answered Thavius Krieg on that fateful day when the undead ravaged his city. I just needed to wait for the right time for them to return the favor.
He's gonna stand and sheath the sword and look her plainly in the eyes and say, I made no such choice, Zariel. Those of us who signed that contract did not know what we signed. How can you say such things to me?
From what I understand, Thavius signed that contract in the name of everybody behind their backs. They didn't even know.
I sense great power within you, young paladin. Your soul shines bright, brighter than the beacon above Elturel. Would you lay down your soul for these people?
For my companions, is that who you speak of? Or for all of Elturel?
If you truly care for Elturel, I will offer you this. Your soul for the safety of Elturel. One soul to save thousands.
How will this be done, Zariel?
A simple contract. Your soul for my end of the Elturel contract.
And what of my companions that stand here with me?
They are surely welcome to sign as well, but your soul will do.
What of their safety, Zariel? I give no other souls than my own.
They will be free to walk.
And Elturel, you will destroy the contract. You will release Elturel from this hell.
So it shall be written.
I have spent my whole life serving the people of Elturel as a Hell Rider. Everything that I have done was for them and their safety. It is no question that I would lay my own soul to save them all. And for my companions who stand behind me. If this is what you ask of me, if this is what it takes, Zariel, then I shall do this.
Aragolf is kind of like clenching his teeth because on paper it sounds like a good thing, but it doesn't sound fair to him for Lamrak. And he just kind of like belts out, "Is there any other way?"
Were you saying that in general or for anyone specific?
He just says it out loud. He just assuming Zariel hears him, but he's still looking down at the ground. There's got to be a way to do this without sacrificing another soul.
Does anyone have any ideas?
Mine involves combat, and I don't think that we should do that right now.
I have lots of ideas. Ruin, however, is pretty restricted on what he is willing to offer the situation. So no, he doesn't have anything.
Could we not try appealing to her former self, like her good nature, and get her to realize to see the damage and suffering that she's caused?
That's what I'm trying to do, but I don't have the words for it.
I think that's what Lamrak was doing.
Yeah, but I didn't know if we could word it differently. Something that we could say or bring up that would appeal to her sensibilities.
Ergoth is gonna stand up and stand next to Lamrak, and then kneel again. And he's gonna look up at Zariel, and he kind of like sees her eyes, how like furious they are, but they're like obviously in pain as well. And he's just gonna kind of plead and ask, what if you take the sword, what if you have this chance again to be who you once were, but with the knowledge of all that you've been through here in hell? Don't you think it would be easier to conquer hell with a horde of celestials by your side rather than a horde of devils and demons? I would be willing to fight alongside you if you take up this sword. I can only offer my services, not my soul.
Anyone have anything else they want to add to it?
Yeah, Lamrak speaks up. He's still looking at her. And he says, once again, Dariel, implore you to remember who you were. Find the good in yourself. You could end this so easily.
And Nigel pipes up and he says, yes, just with a flick of your fingers, right? Couldn't you simply send Elturel back? What's holding you back? Why did you bring Elturel down here to begin with? Was it vengeance?
The demon invasion cannot be destroyed with words alone. You need an army.
I have no doubt Elturel would fight for you. But only if you take the sword. And then he looks at Lamrak to see if he agrees.
Elturel would fight for you, Zariel. I would fight for you.
As would I.
As would I, Nigel says from the back.
God damn it, Takari's gonna pipe up and says, as would I.
Ruin says, I will fight with Takari.
It's good enough.
That's all he's given.
All right. Limerick, could you roll me a persuasion check for me?
Of course.
No pressure.
Just the fate of our lives in your hand.
Atta girl.
Inspiration! Well, you have a lot of bonus to your persuasion.
Can I do. Can I actually use inspiration to re-roll that? See if I get
Yes.
even better? Cool. Thanks for reminding me.
Is there any, like, if I were to roll, was there any help, even though my persuasion is like -1? Oh no.
Jesus.
God.
Wow. Right out the gate, shit rolls.
You guys can send your inspirations to her too.
Yeah, take my inspiration.
Take mine.
And my axe.
What the fuck?
I gave you my inspiration for
All
that.
right, last one here. Let's go.
Oh, we got a couple more we can give you.
Hey, ooh.
Hey.
Ooh. Finally, yeah. My persuasion bonus is quite nice when I'm not rolling like a fucking idiot.
Beefy boy.
Zario looks down, as if in contemplation. She stands up and moves towards Lamrak, and there goes.
I sweat.
I kneel again before her and
Same.
lift the sword back up in my palms, my open palms.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I kneel before her again because I stood back up to speak, but when she approaches, I go back into a kneel, and I'm holding the sword up in my hands to her to offer it, that she would take the sword.
And Aragoth kneels as well, and then he says, he's looking at the ground, but he says, like under his breath, but loud enough for Zariel to hear her or hear him. He says, "Look, someone who serves the side of good, who has the Celestials on his side, kneels before you with the sword to bring you back. Everything you've done here hasn't gone to waste. You've seen both sides, but I believe that in the end, good should always prevail. Even if mistakes are made along the way."
There are two things which I measure: someone's might and their willingness to fight. Demons, they have the might, but not always the willingness to fight. But you all show might and the willingness to fight. Zariel's trembling hand reaches towards the gleaming hilt of her sword. Her fingers brush against it, and she grimaces as radiant light sears her flesh. As her grip tightens, she gasps in pain, then speaks an oath through the tears of confusion, sorrow, and dawning joy. "I, Zariel, supplicate myself before the holy light of justice. For if it should accept me, I vow to take up this blade once more in its service." The Archdevil's words hang in the air for a moment, and she glances upward in agonized uncertainty. Then Zariel is bathed in a brilliant wash of radiant light. Her fiery halo disappears, and her feathers burst from her leathery wings. All of her diabolical features vanish as her angelic form is restored. At the sight of this blessed transformation, you are feel gleeful that she accepted your invitation.
Now you are vampire.
Woot.
Aragoth looks up and he's like, his jaw kind of drops, like, holy crap, it worked.
Lamorak's going to look up to Zariel and say, "What will be your first orders, my lady?"
My first is to destroy all contracts which I have previously fulfilled. Elturel is free. And so are the other contracts which I have made.
I offer you my eternal gratitude, and I am indebted to you, and pledge my service from now until I take my last breath.
Nergolf looks at Lamorak and then Zariel, and he's just like, Yeah, just hit me up anytime if you need if you got work.
There is something we must do first. The companion. It must be destroyed. Only then can Elturel leave Avernus.
Which companion do you speak of?
The companion which shines ever brightly above Elturel. We must gather adamantine rods to free the angel which lies dormant within.
Where can we find this adamantium?
Oh, hi, everybody.
Welcome
I
in,
will
Raiders!
just remind you guys, because you've already been informed. Well, no, Lymark hasn't. Okay.
Now you are vampire.
My previous weaponsmith, Bell, he was tasked
Oh,
to
there you
create
are.
these adamantine rods. If we are to get them,
Oh,
we
there
must
you
speak
are.
with him.
Woo!
Let us
I'll
deal with
just put that right here.
the hellish side of this
Lord
work.
go Order of
I think
Ulick, Lord
you've
go Order of Ulick.
done plenty.
Thank you so much for the raid. Baron and Mythical, thank you for the follow. And Saint, thank you for the 500 bits. Hello, everybody. Get
And
comfortable.
Darabelle stands, kind of like, mixed emotions of getting ready.
It's our campaign finale of
My work
Descent
is
into
never done.
Avernus.
But I can make it easier for you. We can drive this fortress to wherever it is we need to go. We may have to deal with some devils along the way.
Sounds fair to me.
And let us not waste any more time. Let us go.
Nigel's gonna walk up to Zariel and hold out his fist.
Oh my god. Smite him, please.
She reciprocates.
Shut up, Duro.
Boom!
You're just upset you're not as cool as Nigel.
Oh yeah, Nigel's hella cool.
Yup.
I was sure a fist bump would just end him. I mean, he'd be happy about it for a second, and then he'd be like, "Oh, I'm done."
Yep.
Sam.
Before we take off, Takari's gonna look to Ruin, and very quietly she will say in Infernal, I thought we might die in this moment, and I thought certain things might have been left unsaid. And she's kind of shifting from foot to foot. And she sort of pauses for a moment and looks at him with knitted brows and like a very distinct worry line, and she sort of just blurts it out, and she says, Ruin, I think I'm in love with you.
Woo!
Ruin cocks his head to the side, and he mumbles very quickly. I too have the feels and yeah and the thing and yeah.
Say it back, Ruin.
Did I not?
You did. Takari, she very nervously nods a few times and says, I would like to discuss this further at a later time.
Indeed.
Okay. Now that that's out.
Ruin's clearing his throat over and over and over.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Don't hurt me.
No
more.
Takari,
Sorry.
she just stands there, again, just still shifting from foot to foot, just nodding like, yep, okay, that's good, that's out of the way.
Ruin takes a flower out of his pocket and tucks it in her hair.
Oh. She's just beet red. Her entire face, just very red.
So is Ruin's, but you can't tell.
Whee!
Bless him.
Well, I guess since Elturel's back, we'll have some priests to makes things official for you guys. Hopefully. In the meantime, I think we got to do our thing.
Well, who better to officiate than a freaking celestial?
Yeah, just can Celestials do that? I don't want
Ruin
to ask
look-
any favors of Zariel right now. We kind of
Ruin
like
looks.
are in
Ruin
debt
looks
to
at.
her.
Ruin looks at both of you and says, "Speak of this again and perish."
I would
Lucky
like to
drugs.
I would like to make note that Takari said that to him in Infernal. I think I said that.
Oh, that's true. You did. Yep.
Still holding hands and being awkward is pretty obvious what's going on.
Fair enough.
Yeehaw!
Carl,
Love
thank you
and
so
Avernus.
much.
It's hot. Miniden L-U-L.
Aragoth also he tries to fist bump Lamarek, like he gives him the fist to fist bump him.
Lamorak is just standing at attention, waiting for Zariel's next move, and does not notice Aragoth.
Aragoth goes psst, 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 because he assumes that he can't see past his helmet. I'm also doing I'm looking directly at Zariel, but I'm like trying to get a fist bump from you before we just like to be like, hey, we did it.
Nigel sneaks up and quietly, like, boop, just kind of hits your fist from the side.
He doesn't know. He thinks it's Lamarek, and he's like, oh, yay.
Road trip with mom.
All right, let's vanquish these demons.
Zariel leads the party down to the imp roost and grabs onto let's see, Ergos and now let's go Ruin and Takari. So she grabs onto both of you without saying anything.
What? Takari has like spinning eyes, like, what? What is happening?
We must get to the command deck. It is much faster if we fly.
Takari just looks very nervously at Ruin, like, what is happening?
Ruin just gives the usual. Indeed.
Aragoth is gonna back away from Lamarek, and then he's gonna have his attack ready, but he's only gonna use it when necessary.
Also, Duro, you said that the imps have a roost. That, like, makes me think, do imps lay eggs?
No, they don't. So all demons are born from the river Styx.
Mm-hmm.
When an archdevil wants more soldiers, they just go over the river Styx, pick a soul, and then they just promote them to whatever type of devil they desire.
Okay. I accept that those are words that you said to me. I will deny them and say that imps lay eggs.
Okay. That's up to you. Nigel, you can jump on Zariel's back.
I'm gonna ask Zarya if I can ride on her shoulder.
Yes.
Nigel goes, yes!
Ergoth, he says, pardon the selection of my my horse, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this if that's cool. You know, you need to be a little bit bad to be good, right? And then he's gonna summon his nightmare, and then hopefully Zariel or Lamrak doesn't like obliterate it.
You know, Lamar could just carry you.
That's all right. I want Lamrak to do his own
Wait,
thing.
what? How
don't
can
want
I
him-
carry?
I don't want him babysitting me. It's cool.
If I don't have the sword anymore, I don't have my wings, right? And the sword
No,
doesn't
you
have
still have your
possession over me.
wings. Let me see.
What?
Let me see. I forget what exactly what you keep and what you don't keep.
Yeah, let me know, because it'd be pretty cool if I still had wings with a flying speed of 90.
You zippy lad.
Okay, you don't have them. It's while you're attuned to it.
Didn't she say we were gonna take the flying machine anyways to go where we needed to go?
She's just carrying you guys up to the command deck.
Where the
Oh.
imps lay eggs.
We gotta clear some house before we do what we need to do.
No, you have to go through the imp
The imp egg
place
laying.
to get up there, because there's a giant hole in the wall that you can fly out through.
Should really get that hole fixed.
Oh wait, you do keep it, because at the on the 2 minute says you transform into an otherworldly beautiful being. Neither magic nor divine intervention can reverse this transformation.
Okay, so I'm still like fully like lawful good now too, right? None of that's changed. I just don't
So-
have her sword now. I'm back to
Yeah.
Evil's Bane.
Yep. So, like on the item, everything above the like ideals, bonds, flaws thing, you still keep.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out real quick.
So, you get your language, your resistance, your charisma bonus, your wings, true sight, that stuff. You still keep those.
Okay.
Yeah, and at the bottom there, that's everything from the sword. So,
Cool. So
You lose
everything
your-
from Holy Light down, I lose.
yeah, so you lose your proficiency in religion, but that's okay.
That's
Now
fine.
you'll make a roll on it. Okay, so Limar could fly Ergoth
Now
and
you are
himself up there, or
vampire.
Ergoth can summon the knights.
I'll summon a nightmare. I don't want to be, you know, added weight for Lamrak.
Okay.
Where are you standing?
Behind this pillar where you can't see me. He.
You just summoned a whole fucking nightmare. Thank
Did
you
I?
for the
I'll
sub,
put you guys where you
Vortac.
actually are.
Okay.
Whee. Oh, this is the roost. I see. Right. Okay, I
Yeah, the
understand
place
now.
before.
Gotcha.
So there's this giant hole in the wall to allow the imps to fly in and out.
I draw my sword and I strike at the nightmare. And as I do so, I yell at Aragoth and I say, "How dare you summon this foul creature before me and before the great Zariel?"
And Nigel pipes up, "Yeah, Ergoth, how could you?"
Errol sighs.
Could you roll me an attack roll for me?
Yeah, 1 second.
Luckily, here goes. If you want one again, you can just summon a new one.
Is this like a Reginald situation?
Roll for your damage.
I'm going to re-roll that 2. Right? What was that? Yeah, that was a D6. Oh, nice.
Chef's kiss.
All right, you get another attack.
Yep.
So I want to see if you have the potential to kill it. So I'll see.
Let's just say it's dead. It'll save time. Ergo throws attack to the ground.
Okay, that definitely kills it.
Nigel says, "Oh no, Elmer's too."
I grab Aragoth by the scruff of his collar and just hold him and fly him following Zariel.
Ergo is giving you the stink eye.
Lamrak does not even notice. He doesn't care to look at you now.
All right, Zariel says to everyone, "I'll hold off any flying devils which may hinder us, while you deal with the commanding crew."
Takari unshoulders her bow.
Okay, so she takes flight, bringing Ruin and Takari and Nigel up to the command deck.
Whee!
Wee, yeah. Ah!
All right, so in front of you, you see a chain devil, 2 bearded devils, and 2 spine devils. All right, go ahead and give me initiatives, please.
Whoa, Ruin, big numbers, buddy.
Yeah, boy.
Look at you go.
It's like the last 3 out of 5 over 10. That's miraculous.
I'm proud of you.
All right, Ergoth, go ahead. So I'll explain this room. So there's these there are the control panels here. There's the driver here. And then you see a room back here, and there's a room back here, and there's a door here.
All right. Ergolf is gonna do a change of plan since he got fucked over with the horse being gone. He's gonna shoot right at the driver. Seems like the most important target right now. Whoop! That's not gonna hit, right?
I forget if ones on attack rolls miss. Let me check. Okay, So one's miss regardless of any modifiers.
All right. Second attack. Longbow. I don't think I have my any of my like extra. I don't have my Orcish Fury because it hasn't been a short rest yet.
Yes, we've been fighting for quite a while.
Hold on, I might use my bonus action for something else other than my planar warrior. Yeah, I'm gonna do bonus action dash, and let me see. I got 60 feet of movement if I do that, right?
Yeah, so out here you're like hundreds of feet in the air. So you need to be careful to not go out here.
Oh, is that the ground?
Yes, you are flying. You are at like the
Ooh.
top of the ship.
All right. Shoot. And I can't use my Zephyr Strike to not get opportunity attack on these guys. I'll pop over here. And that's with my bonus action dash. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is Red's turn here.
Oh, there you are.
Should I be mean and try to push you guys off?
I would probably like IRL cry if you did that.
Well, that'd be one more for the counter.
Stop
so-
it, Duro. Stop it.
LOL.
Stop bullying me.
All right, this guy's gonna run away and hide behind here. This guy's gonna come over here and hit Argos. With the beard and a glaive. Oh. Okay.
They both missed.
Okay. It is Takari's turn.
I'm gonna summon 8 swarms of ravens.
It's a lot of ravens.
Yep. I can summon up to 8 of them. Because a swarm of raven is a CR of 1/4.
They deal 1 damage.
It's
All right, let me see if a token I could replace or I could substitute.
Listen, that's at least 8 points of damage. And they're all gonna go on blue.
Onto blue here.
Mm-hmm. All of them.
Okay.
Boy,
All
those are some
swarms.
funny looking ravens.
Some strange ravens.
Some dudes.
They're special.
Okay, these guys go be in the wall too.
Yeah, why not? They're birds.
This one's gonna be above them, but I can't place them there. Okay.
Do I need a roll for that damage?
Let me see when they attack.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to roll them as a group. So let me see.
Okay. I can just
They
roll a
have a
d20.
plus 2. Okay, so that's where they're going to be on the initiative tracker.
Oh, okay.
So they act on them by themselves.
Okay. Is that my turn just summoning them as
Yep.
is? Okay, okay. I'm content with that turn. Does anybody not have temporary hit points?
I don't.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action for Spirit of the Bear.
7, right?
Yes, right there, right smack dab in front of me.
Awesome. Thanks.
You're welcome. And Aragoth, you should be in range for that.
All right.
Okay, am I up?
Yeah, you're up.
Sweet.
Wow,
I'm going
wow,
to cast
wow, wow.
Hypnotic Pattern in the middle.
Okay. Nice. All right, so this is for where in the middle specifically? Okay, so red there, he's behind a wall or the chair, so he won't be
With
affected by
the
it
cute. Okay, Roger.
because he's behind cover. But everyone else, okay, so let's see. Okay, looks like they all failed. So all of them except for red back here, they are incapacitated.
Sweet.
Nice.
So incapacitated means your hits automatically crit and hits.
And Nigel's going to bonus action hide behind
let me check
that
that.
console.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. So they just can't react or take actions. Let me see. I was thinking of unconscious.
Cool.
Okay, so Ruin, you're up.
Okay, Ruin's going to move over here. Do I need to make a save on his thing?
My Hypnotic Pattern.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sunbeam.
Okay.
Now, it says it requires a magnifying glass. Would you like me to explain my magnifying glass? Because it's really cool.
Go ahead.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate it because I put a lot of work into figuring out how I was going to cast this spell.
Roll a cool.
Okay, so I'm a navigator because of my previous existence, and I have navigator's tools, and on my navigator's tools, I have a small sextant. So I went and looked up a picture of an old sextant. They look like this. And they have a little magnifying glass on it.
Neat.
So I'm going to use that.
Clever lad.
My game just kicked me out, though. Hang on.
Oh.
Sorry, I put a lot of work into that, Duro. I just wanted to say that. I was trying to figure out how to use it.
You're bending the rules.
I'm not, though.
Technically, he's not.
You need
It's
a magnifying glass. It's a magnifying glass.
Okay, I'll allow it. Okay, so they need to make
It's Constitution saves. My game's coming right back up here in a second. And then I'll roll, and you can see what the DC is and all that.
Are you maximizing the damage?
I can't. It's radiant.
Oh, okay.
So that's the damage, and it's going to go in a line between green and the guy sitting in the captain's chair. So those are the two it'll hit, and it goes out to 60 feet. And I'm just gonna leave it sitting there, but I can use an action to turn it on a turn if I want to. Otherwise, it'll just keep hitting whoever's standing in the line with it.
Okay, so green and the chain devil?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. So chain devil, he saves. Unfortunately for you, they do have bonuses to their con, but he does not.
That's cool. Still does pretty good damage, and it does it every turn, so it lasts a minute. That'll be my turn, though.
Okay. It is the Raven's turn.
Am I rolling for that?
Yes. Roll. There's 8 of them. Let's see.
You said it was a group to hit, or just that was group initiative?
It is. They all go at the same time.
Okay, so just 1d20 or 8d20.
Yeah. Let me check something.
Okay.
Okay, luckily there is a way to determine if they hit or not without actually rolling.
Okay. Well,
okay, so the way you do mob damage is you take the armor class of the target and then it's complicated. I actually looked up a calculator for it, so I didn't actually have to do it.
Yeah, please don't tell me how to do math.
Okay,
I don't want
I
to.
won't. I promise. Okay, so you're gonna deal 4 damage.
Outstanding. Great. The biggest so he would realistically just be I guess like distracted by the swarm of ravens, which is like what Takari's intended effect is.
Right.
Yeah. It doesn't matter to me what damage he does as long as there's a bunch of ravens bothering him. Or that he takes, rather.
The way I homebrewed mob damage is I roll 1d20 for the mob, and then I roll each damage dice required for each of the creatures, and then ignore the ones. The ones or misses. Yeah.
I like Duro's calculator.
There is a calculation within the Dungeon Master's Guide to do it for you, but it's pretty complicated to do, so I just used a calculator to do it instead. All right. Well, it's the Chain Devil's turn. He's gonna hit. He's gonna run away. Actually, he does not want to deal with this. He's gonna run.
Oh, yeah, Zariel is kind of scary.
All right, Limerack, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna fly over to Red.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start whacking. Whack number 1. Oh,
you miss.
I'm warming up. Whack number 2.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm gonna re-roll those 2s.
That's not necessary.
Oh, he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
LOL. And let's see. I still have a little bit more flight in me. So I'm gonna go ahead and fly over to this guy, or to this guy that's hitting on Aragoth.
Okay.
And I will end my turn there.
I guess Lamorak has a flight and fight response.
Hew.
It's the best response. Flight into your fight.
Oh my god, you guys.
All right, so this guy here, the one being swarmed, he's gonna hit these ravens, which I have named Hell Ravens.
Good. I think that hurts my ravens.
Okay, that kills 2 of them.
Good thing I summoned 8 of them.
Now it is Orange's turn. Who hit? Oh wait. Where's that sunbeam going?
It's going from me through Orange through the chair. Yep, exactly on that line.
Okay. He's gonna move here. And then hit you.
Awesome. Oh yeah.
All right, so make a concentration check, which is roll a dex or a constitution saving throw. Okay, you keep concentration.
Roger that.
But you are now wounded. Wait, roll another one for me, please.
There you go.
Okay, you're good. All right, Argos. Let's see. So the other deck crew inhabitants hear the commotion outside, and they also join the fight.
That's a lot of initiative rolls you're doing there, Duro.
Just 5. All right, Argos, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna do double sickles on this guy. So sickle of outsider slaying first. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. I'll roll the damage for that. And I'm gonna do bonus action planar warrior. So that's gonna be force damage. Do another 1d8 force. I'll do 2 weapon fighting with my regular sickle.
Okay.
That probably does not hit.
It does not.
And then second attack. That hits.
Yep.
And I'll do sneak attack damage on that, I think, right? I got Lamorak next to me.
Yes, correct.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
You find his weak spot and slay him.
Word. Aragoth is giving Lamorak the stink eye still, as he stands in front of him as a guy falls dead in front of him.
Oh, it's reciprocated, my dude.
Aragoth smirks.
Lamorak
Right.
does not.
I figure.
Pink comes into view. He takes a dodge action. It is Takari's turn.
Takari's gonna go ahead and fire a couple arrows off at Pink, I guess.
Okay. So he's taking the dodge action, which gives you disadvantage, but you have advantage because he's a fiend, so you'll cancel it out.
Straight roll.
I'm gonna use my movement Duro, by the way. I have 30.
Okay, good.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Nice.
Just gonna take cover behind this chair
And then I'm
wall.
gonna hit again.
There's a beam of fire going through there. There we go. Just a
I mean
warning.
here.
There you go.
And that's Takari's turn.
Lamorak's flying around, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that beam I don't think affects you then. I think you can fly over it if I'm...
Yeah.
Let's see. So, Ruin, take back that damage from Orange because he was incapacitated. I forgot.
Okay. I just thought maybe the damage woke him up.
Oh, did you do damage to him?
Yeah, I beamed him with the fire, with the sunbeam.
All right.
I didn't know how that incapacitator worked, so I just didn't say anything, just assumed.
So Nigel, the hypnotic pattern doesn't say concentration, so I'm pretty sure it's just a one deal thing when you cast it.
Oh, okay.
The duration means they're hypnotized for 1 minute, not that when you go into the area that you make a roll for it.
Roger that.
Yeah, so does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. But it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to help out. Let's see. I'm just gonna shoot Orange here with a Rod of Delusion.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Orange did not. Did I just forget to? I think I just forgot to put damage on him, which is confusing me. So
Yeah, I think they both saved, so they just took half damage.
Okay, yeah, I messed up. Okay, Rod of Delusions, go ahead.
I rolled 15.
You hit. Go ahead.
And let's see. Let's see. Should be a sneak attack damage too. I think I got that right.
Sorry, what did you say?
Should be. Looks like I rolled a 13 for the sneak damage.
Okay, nice. Oh, you rolled a lot of ones though. That's okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna bonus action hide again.
Okay, it is Ruin's turn.
Okay, Ruin's going to slide over here a little bit, and he wants to adjust the beam so that it goes from orange to pink.
Okay. So they need to make con saves. So here's orange, here's pink. Okay, well that obliterates orange and holy light and
Exploded.
26 damage to pink.
That'll be my turn.
Blue comes out here. Let's see.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
He comes out from up here, from this room. So he'll attack Ergos.
Both miss.
Nice. All right, it is the Raven's turns.
He has given me 15 feet of movement without opportunity attack because he ended on 5 feet away from me.
Right. So go ahead.
Just gonna scoot up over there.
All right, the Ravens deal 3 damage.
Very good.
Red comes out. He's from this upper room too. So he's gonna stand next to the other 3.
Now you're
or the
a
2.
vampire.
It is Lamrak's turn.
All right. Let's see. Oh wow, there's a lot of guys over here. I'm gonna get right up in their faces. I'm going to. None of these dudes have been touched over here, right?
Pink has taken damage, though it is dodging right now, so you have disadvantage against it.
Okay.
Same with Red. I forgot to mention he's dodging, but I intended to have him dodge.
Okay, I'll swing at Blue then. I'm gonna re-roll those 2 ones. Better. And another whack. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
It does. It does hit.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yep.
My 1 that gave me a 13 didn't hit because it was a critical fail.
And I'm gonna re-roll those 2 2s.
Yeah. These guys don't have any armor on, so they're pretty easy to hit.
Yeah.
Were they just naked?
Yeah. Well, I think they have loincloths on or something, but they don't have like armor.
Wait, they have beards made of whips and they're naked?
Yeah.
Well, I got a boner.
Gross.
And that's my turn, Duro.
Oh, you almost killed him.
Woo!
You know what? Also, you did.
Oh, I wanted to
Woo!
swipe through and get the other guy on my turn, darn.
Get fucked.
I'm gonna ignore that 1 hit point. I don't care.
He bled out. Good job.
Green is gonna fly over here from this room. It's gonna hit. Actually, he's gonna run away too. He's gonna fly out
Good.
because he can.
I want to see Zariel just like flail. Oh, but did she get her hand back when she became celestial again?
That is a good question that I did
Or
not
is she
think about.
she like a badass angel with like a holy flail with 1 arm? That'd be pretty cool.
Well, I'm gonna say she was restored in her transformation,
Seems fair.
because then she wouldn't have any usable hands. She has her sword out.
I just want to see Zariel kill that guy flying away with a stare. Oh.
This was the attack on the ravens. All right, now we have purple coming out. He's gonna take blue spot,
Bye, Blue. We'll miss you.
and it will attack Lamorak. Oh wait, I forgot. Lamorak, your sword.
My sword.
Sword.
My sword.
So red and pink need to make con saves. And then they need to make... Okay, so the wound in which you inflicted on blue caused a holy burst of radiant light to flare out, dealing some damage to red, dealing 3 damage. He's also blinded. And pink is unaffected.
Was that purple that hit me with the glaive?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I need you to make 2 con saves for me.
2?
Yes. Okay, so you are poisoned. You can't
What are these
regain
fucking
hit
rolls?
points until you can repeat the save at the end of your turn. And then you are wounded as well, similar to your sword. So you'll take 1d10 damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
All right, Ergos, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move up to purple and do a sickle attack. Sickle of Outsider Slaying. Assume that hits.
Nice, yeah.
Bonus action Planar Warrior to make it force damage. Roll another d8. I'll do a sneak attack on him since I know I hit him. And then 2-weapon fighting. Regular sickle. Aw, man, why does it always miss? Is he still standing?
Yes, he is. He has not been hurt yet, but you.
All right.
You did a lot.
I'll do my second attack.
Okay.
I really want to hit with all 3 attacks one day. Double crit
man.
fail.
Twice in a row.
Duh.
So
All right.
sad.
Yeah, I'll stand my ground there. Actually, no, never mind. I gave him my inspiration for the whatchamacallit.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
No, I don't have inspiration point. I gave
okay.
Lamerick my inspiration point
Gotcha.
for the Zariel talk.
Yep.
He still killed my fucking horse.
Well, I've warned you not to whip it out around me, bud.
Gross.
All right. So Pink is blind, but he's going to fight with all his might against Lamrak. Lamrak is angelic in nature and does not like that.
Because I'm too sexy.
All right. So that first one, his beard is going to hit you,
Yep.
but the glaive does not. All right. Now it is Takari's turn.
Takari's gonna move up to here, to give Lamrak some backup, and I'm gonna use my last Hunter's Mark I can use. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit purple with the bow.
Okay.
Very good. That's not very good though. And I'll shoot him again. Outstanding.
Nice. All right. You still kill him with that.
Outstanding. Nice.
Ergos, you set it up, but Takari helped you out.
No worries. Everything counts.
All right, Nigel, you're up.
Okay, so Nigel stands up and waves his hand and summons a spectral hand behind Red. This is
Okay.
Versatile Trickster. If anyone wants to read it. But he uses it to distract Red, kind of flicks him in the air, like, hey. This will give him advantage on his attack, and he's going to stand up and attack with his Rod of Delusion.
Nice. You're probably just... I'm expecting you to just kill him right now.
Oh man, it's doing the error again. Okay, well, anyway, let me move this out of the way. So, should be I think it's a 2d6 with the advantage. So that's just the base piercing, and then with sneak attack should be 7d6. I don't need to roll anything else if that kills him, but I guess I'll roll the d10 for the psychic.
Yeah, roll that in too. Oh, you need to roll 2d10.
Oh, okay, one more then.
Nice.
And I think it's a bonus when it's a first creature hit with it. So I forgot what that bonus is.
You need to roll sneak attack again. Since you crit, you do it twice.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You would probably kill him. Okay, yeah, you definitely kill him.
Sweet.
All right, Ruin, you're up. So you still got that beam going on.
Yeah, Ruin's gonna just slide down a little bit and make a new beam onto blue, just straight ahead of him.
Okay. So there are birds.
Yep.
I'll just move over here. That's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. You can kill the birds. I dropped concentration on that. I meant to say that they're
right.
out.
Okay.
So the birds are gone anyway.
Goodbye, hell
Pew, 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 pew.
ravens.
It's the sound of them popping. Pew.
Okay, you just kill him.
It was the birds.
Totally.
Yeah, it was the birds. Birds dealt all the damage. It is Lamrak's turn. There is just one remaining.
This son's a bitch. I'm gonna whack him.
Pink is not blinded anymore since my turn has passed.
Murray, roll that too. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna whack him again.
Or are you?
Or am I? I don't think that hits.
It doesn't.
My
I
nightmare
try.
curses you. My nightmare curses you.
Get fucked. I'll fucking kill your nightmare again, bud. Try me.
Why'd you get very Canadian?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I?
It was
He's like,
pretty
yeah.
awesome.
Get fucked, bud.
Oh,
You actually kill him. He
I
has zero
did?
damaged. Yeah.
good. I feel like sometimes the South Park Canadians just like slip right out of me, you know? I don't
Come into your
know.
body.
Mm,
You know what I mean.
mm,
I was trying to think of the word. What's the word? Possess you.
mm. You can't possess me.
You're
Because
already
you don't
possessed.
own me.
Oh my gosh. First Wives Club, anybody?
Ergol's pumped and he wants more.
Okay, so Zariel will be flying, so you just need a pointer to the right direction you guys want to go.
Before I make a decision on where to go, I want to ask her where we should go. Assuming she would know better since it's her ship. So I asked Zariel, where do you need us most right now?
Aren't we supposed to be getting the adamantine rods?
That is correct.
And Belle told us where those adamantine rods are.
That is also correct.
Oh, she's in the pilot seat right now, right? Is
Yes.
okay, so we're just taking a ship there. Okay, I thought
Yes.
we were killing more demons.
And man, if I could remember where those adamantine rods are.
Yeah, if someone wrote down what
I-
they were.
If
Can
you
we-
saw my notes.
Can we roll history?
Sure.
Memory check.
You better freaking roll a 20.
That's a 15.
All right, so you remember Belle saying that. Were you with Belle? Were you with the party going in with Belle?
I think it was me, Lamorak, and Ruin.
Where
Did you
was
guys-
Belle?
Did you guys relay the information?
I didn't speak to Belle.
No, Takari would have relayed the information.
Okay, so you guys will remember that Belle said you needed to go.
We need to go to.
Let me pull up the map.
Aragolf pulls open the map from his pocket.
You needed to go to the dock of the fallen city.
And I poke there at the dock of the fallen city.
Okay, well, I guess we tell Zariel that.
How long will that take? Do you have time for a nap?
Zari responds to you. This is the fastest ship in all of Avernus. We will be there in short time. Meaning you could take a short rest along the way.
All right, cool.
Damn it.
I think we left my hog behind.
I don't mind going bare bones with the fighting. Test my my wits and power.
Am I still poisoned, Duro?
What?
Am I still poisoned?
No, it only lasts a minute.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to have you roll on it anyways. Okay, so you guys can short rest on your way to the dock of the fallen city, which is up here.
Do temp hit points disappear after a short rest, or do they stick until they're reset?
They last until a long rest.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, roll hit points if you need to. Your hit dice.
I'm good. I didn't take any damage.
Okay.
Oh, let me do that. Cool. I'm exactly topped up.
Temporary hit points go away. I'm as question.
You keep them.
Okay.
They last until a long rest. You arrive along the River Styx, where what was once likely a bustling town has been mostly engulfed by the river, leaving it destitute. The bodies of the inhabitants lie scattered about, their homes left in ruins. The once green grass and trees have died and withered away into the Avernian sands. In the center of this place is the chapel dedicated to Lathander. It too has been left in ruins. Inside, you see several creatures in a corner. 3 are standing, while another is curled in the corner. 2 are tall humanoid-like creatures that are covered in chains. The other is an imposing yet beautiful figure, so attractive that they could be easily mistaken for a celestial. They have large, red, feathered wings and hooved feet. Lying on the cold floor, bunched up in the corner, is a female elf. She is strikingly beautiful with a slender face and long golden hair. Her clothes have been tattered. Though she has an apparent flaw, her long elf ears have been cut, giving her the semblance that of a human.
Oh. You really doing that right now?
Duro.
What?
Aragolf is kind of, he goes pale when he sees her. That's his only reaction right now. He isn't sure what he's seeing. Are we landed?
Yes, you are landed. You're
Or,
in
like-
the city now.
He walks up
The
to
town.
the lady.
So there are 3 devils looming over her.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. I start shooting.
Okay. I'm trying to find where I put the battle map for this that I know I made.
Real quick, Duro. Even though her ears have been cut down, like, would Takari recognize this as another elf?
Yes, she does not look like a half elf or a human. She looks like an elf
All right.
still.
Okay.
I start blasting.
At the sight of this, Takari's gonna kind of like tuck her face away and like bury it into Ruin's arm.
Lamorak is basically like standing at Zariel's side, waiting for any instructions.
So Zariel is staying on the ship. She wants you guys doing this for her.
Yeah, Ergov he's just start shooting regardless of what's going on.
Okay.
He's on completely like tunnel visioned right now.
This isn't where we're picking up the adamantite, though, right?
This is the place that Belle instructed for you to go to.
Ah, okay. All right. Lamorak wasn't there for that conversation. He was outside.
Okay.
Yeah. He was outside because he refused to go into Belle's Forge. What were the details on that? Just so I know. Sorry, Duro.
Of what specifically?
Of what Belle said about this place?
Okay, so he says that there are adamantine rods hidden underneath the statue of Lathander here. I'm just making a couple adjustments to the map.
Yeah.
And then we can start. I assume you want more ghosts?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to be on the bottom here. You see just north of you the devils, which I spoke of, and the elf. And Ergo said he wanted to start blasting, so let me get the initiative out. So go ahead and roll for me.
Whoa.
Look at you go.
Look at me go.
Oh.
Is that Styx water there?
That is the river Styx, so you'll have to jump over or whatever if you want to get in a melee or.
I would love to ride my nightmare over, but I guess. And I can't Misty Step now because I don't have any spell slots.
I'm sure this will be an easy breezy fight for you guys.
Easy breezy beautiful.
Cover girl.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or just disfigured elf.
Oh.
Oh, too soon?
Oh, too soon.
I'm sorry. I didn't make it up.
It's Duro's fault, it's not me.
Duro, how could you? You've broken me. I'm a broken woman.
How's that cry counter, bud?
Still 0. I haven't cried yet. I almost said I haven't counted yet. I've never counted, not even once in my life.
Alright, so these devils are going to be quite distracted with this elf, so you guys will have surprise attack on it.
Perfect.
On them. So you'll just go in normal order, we'll just skip over them until the next round starts. So
Shoot it.
Nigel.
So Nigel can't leap over this river, so he's going to ask, I guess, Lamorak for a ride over.
Oh man, if I fly, it puts me right at them.
Nigel can ready an action and hop off the horse once you cross the river.
I'll be if I fly though. I won't be with Morgos. Will be left over here.
Just let Nigel ride more ghosts for him.
Are you high? Are you fucking high?
Is anyone flying over?
Dakari was going to summon a giant eagle if Duro allowed it.
Yeah, I just thought I'd let you summon giant eagles before.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know, but to be able to fly over the river Styx.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, let's see. I'm sure most of you can jump over anyways.
For anybody who's not across when it gets to Ruin's turn, he will get you across.
Okay. Nigel's going to ready looks like there's nothing to hide. I mean, maybe there's some rubble or something. Looks like
There's a tree and there's a rock in front of you.
Oh, I mean on the other side of the river.
Yeah. No, it's kind of destroyed on that side.
So Nigel's going to take whoever will give him a ride and then ready an action to attack with the Rod of Delusions once he's on the other side.
Is it a ranged attack?
Yeah, it'll be a ranged attack.
Okay.
Yeah, he only has a short bow, so he has to get it within 60 feet. Alright, Ergoth, you're up.
Alright, yeah, Ergoth runs up to here, and he starts shooting his bow furiously. He's going to aim at the succubus lady first. Bonus action, planar warrior. Second attack. And I believe I get my Orcish Fury, which I'm definitely going to use here.
Okay.
Which I believe is the weapon dice again, damage for the second attack. And then he kind of like looks at the river and like is kind of frantic. That's going to be his turn.
Nice. Okay, Lamrak, you're up.
All right. So, I'm obviously going to take to the skies. But as I do this, I'm going to grab Nigel in one hand, and as I pass by Aragoth, I'm going to grab him in the other hand.
Whoop.
And I'm going to drop them off, like, right about here where my character is.
Throw me at the succubus.
Because I know both of you like to hide, but continue.
Not right now.
Continue flying as I drop you off, and then this should be a full 90 movement for me.
All right, so that'll be your action to take him and fly him over.
Okay. Since I readied an action, I don't know if I go next.
What was your action again?
I was going to attack with the Rod of Delusions once I was dropped off on the other side.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
What's this behind me? Is this a pillar?
Yeah, those are pillars.
Okay. So first I'm going to use the Mage Hand trick and distract Blue to get advantage on my attack. Nice. Should do that more often.
Yes, please.
It's doing the thing again. Okay. So let me just roll a D6 6 for the damage.
Oh, just double your damage. Like roll twice for everything.
All right, that was a 2d6, and then that's the sneak attack.
Nice.
Duro wouldn't have gotten sneak attack on the succubus if she's 5 feet from the elf, or no?
I wouldn't consider her an ally.
Yeah, I didn't, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Okay, and that's the psychic damage, and let's do I think it's a 46 for the first attack, so it should be
You're attacking
8.
blue, right?
Yeah, attacking blue.
Okay. Well, you sneak up on him and finish him before he even realizes.
Nice. And then I'm just gonna hide behind this pillar.
Okay. It is Takari's turn.
Takari's gonna go ahead and summon a giant eagle. And she would encourage Ruin to get on with her. And Reginald, of course. And if Ruin's agreeable, she will fly as far as she can into this on the eagle.
Okay. Did you bring Reginald back?
Oh, you put him back. I just assumed.
No.
Okay, then
I
forget
had him
Reginald.
there from when I made the map.
Forget Reginald. Forget him.
We can't forget him.
We don't need him.
Can I get on the eagle if it's not my turn, Duro?
You cannot.
Okay, then Takari will wait until. Then Takari will
That's
wait.
the only bird-like thing I have.
I guess. Then Takari will wait for Ruin to be able to get on the eagle. She's not going to go without him.
What a weird bird.
He's a weird
There's not very many birds in Avernus.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Well, it's Ruin's turn now.
I guess Ruin will get on the bird. Not what he originally planned, but it's there, so he'll get on it.
Yeah, bird's the word.
That'll be
That
his turn.
works.
Can I make the token?
A token?
Yeah, for the burb. Oh wait, that's the eagle. Never mind. That was the raven.
No,
Yeah.
no. It's my burb.
Nigel, you're up again.
Oh, that was fast. Okay.
It's fast when there's no
everybody.
enemies rolling damage to you.
Welcome in, Raiders.
All right. So now I'm just gonna move up here, and then attack the red barb devil. So the same trick with advantage. I don't know if that hits.
It does. Go ahead and roll for your damage.
Okay. I have to do it all manually now because my thing's all screwed up. But it's a d6 for the damage, so. And then a d10. And then 7d6 for the sneak attack. And then I'm just going to hide.
Okay. Ergoth, it's your turn.
I'm gonna sprint up to the. Is the succubus flying, or is she on the ground?
She's on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna sprint up to her. Sickle of outsider slaying. That'll be a hit. Bonus action planar warrior.
Okay.
And then 2 up and fighting with my other sickle, which hopefully hits this time.
So with your sickle's new ability, if you move 30 feet, you get +5 to your attack.
Oh, okay.
So you would hit. You would hit anyways, but I'm telling you could.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that. All right, that one hits. Sneak attack on that. Oh,
Nice.
And then my second attack, if she's still standing.
Yes, she is.
Sickle of Outsider Slaying again. I think that's all I can do. Aragos out of breath. He stands his ground.
Okay, nice. Lots of damage. All right. Limerak, you're up.
All right. As a bonus action, I shall cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay, let me get your sword. Here you go.
My flaming sword.
Spicy.
Where do you want it? Do you want it here?
Yes. Yeah, because I'm gonna whack that lady with it. And let's see. I will be casting that at 3rd level. I'm gonna assume that hits her.
Correct.
Okay. Good enough. 1 second. Let me check something. Okay, never mind. All right, and then I'm gonna keep chipping away on her. I'm gonna hit her with Evil's Bane. I'm gonna re-roll that 1 and that 2. And 1 more whack. And I'm gonna re-roll that 2. E.
Nice.
And I'm sorry for leaving you with all that math.
Better
That's
you than
fine.
me.
I have a calculator. Okay, it is the woman devil's turn.
She tough.
Yes, she is. She's on the upper level of devil strength. Wait, she needs to roll a con save. She needs to roll 2. Okay, so she fails one of them. So she takes another 1d10 damage. I'll go ahead and roll that. All right, so she's going to try to fly up in the air. She's going to go all her movement, 60 feet. So Ergos and Limerak, go ahead and roll an attack against her.
Just 1, right, for opportunity attack? Okay.
Just one.
Nice.
Okay, you both hit.
Gonna re-roll that 2. Oh yeah, I love it when that happens.
Do a little ping. I probably should use my sickle, but I figured she was like up in the air.
Yeah, she's up in the air now. She's going to shoot a bow at Limerak. 3 bows.
Holy
Whoa.
shit, it's a lot of
Good
dice.
lord. She only hits me with 1.
Okay, so one of them. You take 28.
Ooh.
Takari, it is your turn. Oh, I
Okay.
forgot to roll these guys. This guy's initiative.
So Takari's gonna fly over to the eagle with the eagle. How far can I go? Pretty freaking far, I would imagine.
So he would have gone. He would have already flown over there because he has his own initiative.
Okay.
So let's grab you guys.
Yeah.
You guys would have already ended up here.
Okay, great. I'm gonna shoot that lady.
Okay. Yep, she's up in the air 60 feet, but you can still hit her.
Kerchow. That's that, and I'm going to shoot her again. And I'm gonna shout up at her. What you've done here is an affront on my kind.
All right, you say that as she plummets down to the ground.
Outstanding.
Wow. That's poetic almost.
It is poetic.
Splat.
All right, Red here. He's just gonna try with all his might to fight back. He's gonna actually put on his mask, but everyone around Lamrak is immune to his frightened ability. So he's just gonna try to run now. So Lamrak, you get an attack of opportunity as well.
Oh, yeah.
Whack him.
I'd love to give him a good whack.
Give him a good whacking.
Come here,
So-
boy. Let me whack you.
All right, nice. So he put on his ability. You can put on a mask, which shows your greatest fear to frighten you. But Lamrak and his aura negates that.
God. I had to think what Takari's greatest fear would be.
Shouldn't be hard at this point.
No, it's not.
That's a right answer, Ruin says.
Did I kill him?
Let me do some maths.
Kill him dead.
No, you did not.
Damn.
That beach.
It is Ruin's turn.
Ruin's gonna hop off the eagle, move up to there, and poke him with his trident.
Whack him good. That's pretty good.
Okay, you're gonna hit. I think that's 4 hits in a row with your
I
trident.
know what's happening right now.
You're so powerful.
Power
that'll-
of love.
That'll be Ruin's turn.
Yep, that's what it is. It's the power of love.
All right, Nigel, you're up.
Okay. So same thing. At advantage. So I'm just gonna. It says short bow, but I'm gonna do this for the damage calculation. Yeah, that's crappy, but still, some sneak attack and whatnot. So. All right.
Oh,
Nice.
All right. That's it.
All right, you kill that guy too.
Sweet.
All right, so the elf stands up from the corner.
Takari's gonna say to the rest of the group, please move out of my way.
Aragoth does not move. He's looking at her, and then he sees I guess what you're up to.
Yeah.
But he's just gonna like kind of he's still staring at the lady.
Takari's just gonna shove past him, probably like shoulder checking him along the way, not on purpose, but just like a moment of rushed panic. And she is going to very forwardly take this woman's face and look at what they have done to her and ask that effectively, what have they done to you?
No, this was from a long time ago.
Aragoth, he keeps staring and he says, "How?"
I was once a prisoner to a band of orcs. They did this to me.
Takari will say to her, your ears do not make the elf, as I'm sure you know. But what were you doing here?
I once lived here. I was until whatever it was that happened.
Aragoth asks what her name. He just says, "What's your name?"
Laina. Why do you ask?
He stutters back and looks at everybody and then looks at her, and then he kind of like puts his hands on himself just to say, "It's me, Aragoth."
Ergoth? That's you? She steps forward and places her hand on your cheek. How you've grown. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I once lived in this city. I don't know what happened, but suddenly we were taken here. I was one of the only few that survived.
Aragoth kind of turns around and he has like a total flabbergasted look on his face, and he looks to Takari and Nigel in that ruin, and he says, "You guys, this is my mother."
Nigel's jaw drops.
Takari's going to take a big step back, and she's going to stand with Ruin. And is she like obviously injured, Duro?
She has some cuts and scrapes on her.
And she will say, I can heal her with the orb.
Allow me.
Aragoth steps back, and he's just like, as Ruin's going to heal her, he asks her, "When did you leave the forest? Of all places, you ended up here."
I'm going to link the spell I'm putting in there for you, Duro.
I was able to escape. I fled as far away as I could. And I've been searching for you the whole time.
Aragoth gives her a really, really awkward hug because it's been like 16 years since he's seen her. And he's really conflicted. And then he asks her, when was the last time you saw Marisane?
About 2 or so years ago.
I hope she's okay. And then he kind of like looks at the party and then kind of looks around and says, "We have to get the hell out of here."
We need the rods, Aragon. Stay here with your mother and we can search.
Is there a safe place?
Not just says probably no place safer than on the ship with Zario. At least in Avernus.
And at that he says, "Come with me," and he helps her walk along to where we need to go. And he's at this point he's kind of detached from like the rest of the group. He doesn't really like
Fair enough.
Yeah. he's not like detached in a way that's rude. He's just like his focus is completely on her now.
All right, so whoever's going to search for these rods, I need you to roll an investigation for me.
Yeah, I'm standing over by this statue, kind of giving it a look over.
Go ahead and roll for me.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so nestled in between the statue itself and the altar, there's looks to be a loose rock. And underneath this rock, you find 8 metal rods.
So while you guys were all talking over there, this is what he's been doing. He's been kind of like very intently looking. Basically, Zariel's his mommy now, and he doesn't care about anybody else, and he does whatever she says. So
Fair enough.
He finds the rods and collects them and looks to the rest of the group and says, "I have found what we came for. Let's go. We don't have time to sit and chat." And he's just gonna fly back to Morgause and head back to the ship.
All right, so everyone else could hop on to the Eagle and fly to the ship as well.
That's what
Cool.
Takari would.
Hey, Dura, will my regenerate spell bring her ears back?
I believe so, if that's the one that regenerates lost limbs and
It
the
is.
like. Yes.
Yep.
Whoa, I wasn't expecting that.
Takes about 2 minutes, and then they'll slowly grow back over 2 minutes.
Nice. Good
Yep,
job.
so it's a minute to cast, and then the target severed body members, to include fingers, whatever, ears included, they will be restored.
Cool.
Aragoth gives you like a grateful nod.
Rune will give you a single nod back.
Takari will wave everybody onto her weird-looking eagle. I've named him Charles.
Aragoth helps Lane up to the Eagle. Hopefully there's enough room for Aragoth to ride as well.
Yeah. Nigel went to go check up on Aragoth and his mother. Ask them if they needed help.
I think you've done a lot of help already. Thanks for helping to save her. I wasn't sure it was her when I saw her, but I mean, I actually didn't even think it was possible. But
What
I guess
if
Wanderlust has its way.
I just accidentally hit on your mom?
Oops.
Oops.
You know, I'd have to say we're gonna have to get some drinks first before I gotta
Yeah.
get to know you.
You want to
Yeah.
be
Would you
stepdaddy?
like to call me daddy?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
Oh
I
no!
see this in your future that you will be calling me daddy. Don't worry, it'll only be for a brief time because I'm not a commitment kind of guy.
Wait, how old is Lamrak?
Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Mind
yeah,
your own
there
damn
goes.
business.
There goes. The trauma's already there. Your dad killed your horse.
Oh no!
Amazing.
Oh.
Just gonna open a portal next to him and then open another one into the River Styx and then walk away. Just kidding.
Okay, well, Takari's gonna fly the eagle back.
Let's go.
Oh god, it's so
Okay.
jarring.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so you all fly over to the Flying Fortress. All right. Does anyone want to stop anywhere else before we leave?
No, but God, can we take a long rest?
Yes, if you want to.
Thank you.
I'd like to find like a place for Lionel to rest, and I'm gonna find like a separate place to rest. But like, if there's like rooms somewhere, like a room adjacent or across from where she would be, if we were able to rest.
Yes, she can rest in the storage room.
I think that's
She can
where
rest in
Amarak's
my
staying, too.
lap. I got a whole lap for her.
Takari's gonna wait for wherever Ruin rolls out a bedroll, and she's just gonna roll her bedroll out right next to him.
It's gonna be right in the corner.
That's fine.
Lamrak's gonna offer his bedroll to Aragoth's mom.
Is that Limeric's like character flaw that he's a horn dog?
Just
He's
super
just,
horny
you know,
all the time.
he's an attractive guy and he knows it and he likes attention from ladies.
Can you blame him?
Yeah.
I don't. As long as you're a clean horn dog.
Well,
Uh,
debatable.
uh.
Don't worry about those pox marks. It's fine.
Just take a dip in the sticks. The itching will go away.
Oh god, god damn it. I don't have words for that one.
I'm laughing so hard, literally.
I need more mead.
You broke me.
All right. Are you sure there's nowhere else you want to stop?
We're supposed to go help that unicorn.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Mommy didn't tell me to help any unicorn.
Well, you guys are in luck because Zara said she broke all contracts, which means the one with the Jin or whatever it's called,
nice.
the Dao. So you guys are good there.
Scythia makes a good point. Paladins are immune to disease, so no STDs for you, Lamorak.
Well,
I
I mean, is Lamrak in the mills? Because it's
I would imagine Lamorak is really into MILFs.
probably. I think we both got mommy issues. It seems like.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anywhere else for us to be or go. And the way that you asked that, Jero, makes me think that you do. But Takari just wants to go get married to Ruin, so that's.
I feel like Duro's just mind fucking us right now.
He's mind games.
I'm just trying to make sure we stay within the parameters.
Yeah, no,
that time.
Lamorak would have definitely came right back to Zariel and handed her the rods and would just be waiting like a little loyal dog to be told what to do next.
Once we arrive at El Terrell, You will place these rods into the companion, which will free the celestial within. While you're doing so, I will be severing the chains which hold Elturel together to AVERNUS.
As you wish.
Okay, so Zariel flies the flying fortress over to Elturel. You see that it has descended considerably, and it is mere I would say maybe a good half mile above the sticks. Now go. Release the companion.
Takari is going to waste no time.
Ergo finishes his heart-to-heart with his mom and regroups once he hears Zariel give a command.
That just says, no problem, boss.
All right, so you all can go over there, but you'll have to fly because it is flying in the air as well.
I can summon another eagle.
Sounds good.
Imagine you're gonna, Ergoth, you're gonna summon one of those horses.
I don't know if I can yet, if it was killed, but I probably won't bother. It'd be cool if I can summon a Pegasus, though. But the nightmare is way more badass. I'm gonna be using that nightmare if I make it out of this campaign. My character.
Tight.
Just like your mom.
Whoa.
Christ on a stick.
Ergo looks at Lamrak and says, "So, what's up with your mom?"
You're so lucky I'm like lawful good now. I would have fucking cut your head off.
In that case, not just gonna hop on the eagle when it appears,
Yep.
but like the front of the eagle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Takari's
I'll
on
take whatever flight I can take. It's not my nightmare.
Okay, so you fly towards the companion. It is hung up in the sky like a second sun, and it emits a sunlight so bright that the orb itself cannot be seen. But with Lamrak's new vision, he's able to see a 50-foot ball of metal, 50-foot in diameter ball of metal in the center of this burning light. Along its equator, you see there are 8 slots for you to put in the adamantine rods.
Can I begin doing that since I've got all the rods and I'm just flying?
Yes.
Cool. That's what I do.
Once you have completed inserting the rods, the metal shell shatters, revealing an angelic being with white eyes, large feathered wings, and green skin. He seems confused by what is happening.
I am going to hover before him and say, Zariel has released you from your prison so that we may save Elturel from its descent into Avernus.
Zariel still lives.
Aye, she does.
I thank you for saving me. I'll be returning to my home. With that, he casts a spell and he disappears. While you're doing this, you see Zariel flying across Elturel, severing the chains one by one. In that moment, once the final chain has been severed, a blinding light envelops you until you see the Chantar River shining like a golden road stretching from Elturel to Baldur's Gate and to the sea beyond. The scent of morning dew cuts through the odor of smoke, brimstone, and rot that clings to Elturel's stones. Slowly, the people of the city make their way out from their hiding places to stand in the light of the mortal world once more. All eyes focus on Zariel, where she stands, sword in hand. Zariel strides towards you, bowing her head in solemn gratitude.
I bow deeper.
I'm gonna kneel before her. In reverence.
Nigel raises his fist.
Kari holds Ruin's
Jeez.
hand.
Ruin's unimpressed by anything but the hand.
This dark chapter has at last come to an end, and it is all brighter. It is a brighter end than I ever dared to hope for. Thank you. Your selflessness will live on in my memory forever. Zariel's tone turns from somber as she says, "You have made an enemy of Asmodeus this day. We have that in common now. I wish you strength and good fortune. And if you ever have a need for my power, hold this feather aloft and invoke my name. I shall come to your aid."
Is it just one feather? Or does she hand a feather to each of us?
So Zariel pulls out a single golden feather from one of her wings and hands it to... let's hand it to Nigel.
Yeah.
What? How am I not her favorite son?
Nigel puts the golden feather like in his hair and flutters his eyes. How do I look?
She just hands us to whoever's closest. And I just guessed who was. So
Well, Nigel was still up for the fist bump, but yeah.
with her gift given, Zariel inclines her head, unfurls her wings, and soars into the sky.
I look up. Ergoth is kind of choked up about all the recent events with like his finding his mom and saving Zariel and getting the hell out of hell. He didn't think he'd make it.
Takari's gonna look over to Ruin and sort of beam over to him and gives his hand like another squeeze.
He squeezes back, looking completely lost.
Poor Ruin.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
So Nigel turns back to the party and says, where do we go now?
Ergoth is kind of like walking with his mother. I guess we're leaving like the is it the companion is kind of parked in Elturel as it's like I guess back to Baldur's Gate, or are we all just like how did we end up where we are?
Lamorak's gonna look to the group and says, I am home now. Again. Finally, at last. This is where I stay. I've always protected Elturel, and I will continue to protect Elturel. Thank you all for helping me in this endeavor. I will not soon forget you, and if you were to ever need anything, you know where I am.
Takari will give him a gentle bow of her head and say, you and I do not see evenly on things, but my time with you was nothing short of a blessing. And she'll look back at Ruin and say, ooh, man. Sorry, Sig, not sorry.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yep. She's going to look back at Ruin and say, now, wouldn't it be about time that you make an elf into a wife?
Yeah, please go get a room finally.
Ruin leans down and whispers to Takari, how does one do that?
We just have to get married. That's it. It's fine.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, it's good.
Ergoth looks to Nigel and he says, I'm planning on going back home to the Gulfendor Forest, but I think before I go, we should make plans to see if we can bring back Belgara someday. And he looks at Nigel and he gives him a fist bump.
Nigel, first of all, wipes the tear away from the parent proposal over there, and then gives Ergoth the fist bump.
And then Ergoth kind of walks with his mother and says, I'll be back, but I need to go home first. And he kind of walks down the road as he leaves Baldur's Gate to go back and tie up some loose ends in his past life.
You mean Elturel? We're in Elturel.
No, but okay, yeah, Elturel. He's leaving Elturel, but he's going to the Gulfendor Forest right now. It's going to be a long road.
Nigel says, I need a drink, and he's going to find a place to drink. And, well, never mind. He's not going to find one in Elturel. So
you don't know that.
Hey, they have vodka.
Well, they just got back from AVERNUS. They probably got to set everything up again. So Nigel's gonna head to Baldur's Gate with Aragoth, I guess, and ask Aragoth if he could tag along.
Sure, just don't rob my mom, please.
Nigel says no promises, but you know, unbeknownst to Aragoth, he's got his fingers behind his back.
His nose flare at you, and then he chuckles.
And Nigel pats Aragoth on the back.
You mean like the back of my calf, like my thigh?
Yeah,
Basically.
Or do you like hop up and like pat me in the back?
exactly. He hops and pats you on the back.
I can't wait to go nightmare riding after me and Naragoth looks back and says, after I get away from that guy.
Yeah, Takari's just gonna drag Ruin along to the closest chapel.
Yep, that's fair.
Wouldn't they get married within the light of Umberly?
Takari's gonna drag Ruin along to the closest body of water.
Enjoy your cult.
Yeah, Ruin would get totally drug along until we got to like a temple of somebody else. Then he'd be like, "Nope."
Yep.
Make sure we went to Umberly.
She would not be so foolish.
Who's gonna go save Belgara?
We are, I guess.
Apparently nobody.
God.
Apparently nobody.
No, me and Nigel talked about it. Like I said, we're making plans to do this, but
I just got to go back to Baldur's Gate, but to check on his business that he set up before he left. But yeah, definitely gonna go to that. What was it? The Citadel?
It was a Candlekeep. Takari's gonna swiftly turn Ruin around and start marching towards Candlekeep.
One shot plot, anyone?
We go save Belgara, and then
that would be great.
We just role play out the wedding.
Right?
That's just it. I don't know, we got like half an hour left.
All right, well, Nigel, you go back to Baldur's Gate and you find that your business was very successful, actually. The worker that you had left, he grew the business for you, and he now employs 3 other workers.
Hell yeah.
Ruin, you arrive back at Baldur's Gate, and your good deeds in Avernus has been of note to Umberly, and she promotes you further within the order.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. I don't think I had any other. What else could advance while you guys are back?
Takari advances into house.
My position as a Hell Rider in Elturel, considering I saved them.
Let's see. I'm just kind of making these up as I go, but
I like it.
For your excellent service within as a Hell Rider, Lamrak, you gained 2 positions within the order, so you're now an under marshal.
Very fancy. Pretty sure that means more pussy for me.
I think it just means you're going to be under somebody's mom.
I think so.
Yeah.
As for Aragoth, his intention is kind of just to fade back into obscurity and kind of make up for lost time from his wandering days. And he's going to head back to the Golthendor Forest and hang out with the clerics and the druids and learn them some things.
Nice.
AKA upgrade his ranger stats.
Oh, and Lamrock, you were gifted 30 acres of land.
Oh shit, yeah, I could build a whole harem on that.
Holy shit. I just love that for you. I just love that for you so much.
Me too.
Duro, also before I left Baldur's Gate, I had sown that rumor that the Vanthampurs were responsible for the murder. I don't know if that rumor grew.
Which murder? Of what? Oh, of,
Like
go ahead.
Yeah, all of the like ritualistic cult murders.
So while you were gone, let's see. I'm trying to find out what their names are.
There's Mortlock.
Okay,
That's all I remember.
the Council of Four has now been consolidated into the Council of Two, leaving Dillard Porter and Bellin Stelman as the two leaders of Baldur's Gate. So the two saw the time was right to strike and consolidated their power into two rather than four.
Nice.
So you guys kind of messed up.
Oops.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
You guys can fix it.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we just saved him. We just held Elturel, and technically Baldur's Gate as well. So I mean, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Talk to me after my honeymoon.
Yep, there you go.
Concentration of power, even though possibly more powerful, is actually pretty easy to take down when you're a rogue.
All right. Well, that's where we're gonna end, guys.
Oh,
Yay!
I'm gonna cry.
Is there any room for like going to check up on Belgara?
Yeah, I just said Takari is gonna
Yeah.
drag Rue into Candlekeep to go fix Belgara.
Yeah, I think we should do that as a one-shot plot or something.
I'll consider it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So yeah, it was a good 9 months.
Wow, we
Crazy.
made a baby.
Yeah, good work.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Who else?
Our baby's name is Elturel.
Oh,
What do
hell
you know
no.
about babies, you virgins?
I never said Takari was a virgin. I just wasn't decided on if she was a virgin or not.
So what does a tiefling elf look like?
A tiefling with pointy ears, I guess. Well, tieflings gonna have pointy ears.
Why don't you just mind your own business? How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Is it like-
Sick burn.
How
You
about
two
like
do not have
an
to talk
elf?
to each other anymore.
That's right.
Yep.
How about like an elf with no horns but with the hooves?
I think you should be more worried about how your stepbrothers are going to look.